The 7 Brutal Truths About Your 20s No One Tells You Part 1. Expanded, deep narrative, high retention. Hook. The moment in 01 sees let me ask you something, and I want you to be honest. Not with me. With yourself. When was the last time you sat alone? No music. No scrolling. No distractions. And just thought about your life? Not your schedule. Not your tasks. Not what you have to do tomorrow. But your life. Where it's going. Who you're becoming. And whether, deep down, you're actually okay with it. Pause for a second. Because most people don't like this question. They avoid it. They distract themselves from it. But if you're still here, watching this, that means something inside you is already starting to wake up. Before we go further, do this. If you feel like you have everything under control right now, comment control. If you feel unsure, lost, or still figuring things out, comment lost. No one is judging you, but your answer matters. The biggest lie about your 20s, there's a story we've all been told. Since we were young, it sounds something like this. Your 20s will be the best years of your life. Freedom, fun, exploration, endless opportunities. And sure, that sounds amazing. But here's the truth no one really explains. That story is incomplete. Because what they don't tell you is this. Your 20s are also the most confusing, most uncertain, and mentally challenging years you will ever experience. And if you're feeling that right now, you're not broken. You're not behind. You're just finally seeing reality. A real story. This might be you let me tell you about someone. Not a famous person. Not a success story. Just a normal guy. 22 years old. Graduated. Got a job. From the outside, everything looked fine. Stable. Predictable. Safe. Every morning, he woke up at the same time. Took the same route. Talked to the same people. Did the same tasks. And at first, it felt like progress. Like he was doing the right thing. But then something started happening. Not all at once. Slowly. Quietly. At night, he couldn't stop thinking. Is this it? Is this what my life is going to be? Why doesn't this feel the way I thought it would? And the scariest part? Nothing was wrong. But something didn't feel right. If you've ever felt that exact feeling, everything looks okay, but something feels off. Type, I feel that. The invisible phase of life. Here's what no one prepares you for. Your 20s are an in-between phase. You are no longer who you used to be, but you are not yet who you're supposed to become. And that gap, that space in the middle, that's where confusion lives. That's where doubt grows. That's where most people start questioning everything. Your career, your relationships, your purpose, your direction. And because no one talks about it, you start to think, maybe it's just me. But it's not just you. It's almost everyone. The social media illusion. Now let's talk about something that makes this even worse. Your phone. Every day, without realizing it, you're being exposed to hundreds of lives. Curated, edited, filtered. You see someone your age making money online. Someone traveling. Someone building something big. Someone looking confident, happy, successful. And slowly, your brain starts comparing. Not intentionally, automatically. Why am I not there yet? What am I doing wrong? Am I wasting my life? And just like that, a dangerous belief starts forming. I'm behind. Be honest again. Have you ever compared your life to someone online and felt worse afterward? If yes, type compare. The truth about being behind. Let's destroy that idea right now. You are not behind. You are just measuring your life using someone else's timeline. And that is one of the fastest ways to lose confidence. Because here's reality. Some people start early. Some people start late. Some people restart completely. There is no universal timeline. There is no fixed path. There is no single right way. The only real question is, are you moving forward or staying stuck? The real problem, drifting. Most people think their problem is failure. It's not. Their problem is drifting. They're not making intentional decisions. They're just reacting. Reacting to opportunities. Reacting to pressure. Reacting to fear. Reacting to comfort. And years pass like this. Quietly. No big mistakes. But no real direction either. Let me ask you something honestly. Are you actively building your life? Or just going with whatever happens? Comment, building, or drifting. The moment everything changes at some point in your 20s, you have a realization. It doesn't come with a warning. It doesn't feel dramatic. But it changes everything. You realize, no one is coming to fix your life. No one is coming with a perfect plan. No one is going to suddenly give you clarity. And at first, that feels heavy, almost overwhelming. But then, if you think about it differently, it becomes something else. Freedom. Because if no one else is controlling your direction, that means you can. Your turning point, interaction. So right now, I want you to pause again and answer this question honestly. What is one thing in your life you know you should change, but you've been avoiding, not thinking about, not planning, avoiding? It could be your habits, your environment, your mindset, your comfort zone. Whatever it is, type it in the comments. Don't overthink it. Just write it. Because awareness is where change begins. Why this video matters. This video is not here to motivate you for a few minutes. It's here to wake you up. Because your 20s are not just another phase. They are the foundation of your future. What you build now will either support you later or hold you back. There is no neutral. You are either moving forward or standing still. If you're still watching right now, that already says something about you. So do this. Hit like, not for me, but as a commitment to yourself that you're ready to take this seriously. And if you want to come back to this later, save this video, because you will need this reminder again. Transition in the next part. We're going deeper. We're going to talk about something that silently controls your decisions, your confidence, and your direction. The hidden pressure of your 20s. And part 2, the hidden pressure no one talks about. Deep narrative. Opening. The pressure you can't explain. There's a kind of pressure in your 20s. That's hard to describe. It's not loud. It's not obvious. But it's always there. In the background, quiet, constant, and sometimes exhausting. You wake up, go through your day, talk to people, do what you're supposed to do. But deep inside, there's a feeling you can't fully explain. Like something is missing. Like something is unfinished. Like you should be doing more, but you don't know exactly what. Let's make this real. Do you ever feel that quiet pressure, even when everything looks fine on the outside? If yes, type, I feel it. The source of that pressure. Here's the truth. That pressure doesn't come from one place. It comes from everywhere. From your family. Are you doing okay? What's your plan? From society. You should be successful by now. From social media. Look at what everyone else is achieving. And the strongest one. From yourself. That inner voice that keeps asking, is this enough? Am I wasting time? Am I falling behind? And the more you ignore it, the louder it becomes. A real-life scenario. Imagine this. It's a normal day. You finish work or school. You're tired. So you sit down, open your phone, and start scrolling. At first, it's just entertainment. Then you see something. Someone your age, winning, building a business, getting fit, traveling, living with confidence. And suddenly, your mood shifts. You don't even notice when it happens, but your brain starts comparing. Why not me? What am I doing wrong? Am I wasting my potential? And just like that, a normal day becomes a heavy one. If this has ever happened to you, type too real. The comparison trap. Let's break this down. Comparison feels harmless, sometimes even motivating. But over time, it becomes toxic because you are comparing your full reality to someone else's highlight reel. You see their success, but not their struggle. You see their results, but not their failures. You see their confidence, but not their doubts. And without realizing it, you start building a false belief. Everyone is ahead of me. The truth you need to hear. Listen carefully. Most people in their 20s are confused. Most people are unsure. Most people are figuring things out as they go. Even the ones who look like they have everything together. They're just better at hiding the uncertainty. Or they've learned to move forward despite it. That's the difference. Not clarity, courage. So answer this honestly. Are you waiting to feel ready? Or are you willing to move forward even when you're unsure? Comment waiting or moving. The pressure to have a plan. Another hidden pressure is this idea. By now, I should know what I'm doing. Your career, your goals, your direction, your future. But life doesn't work like that. There is no moment where everything suddenly becomes clear. There is no perfect plan waiting for you. Clarity is not something you find. It's something you build through action. Let me ask you something important. Are you trying to think your way into clarity or act your way into it? Because most people stay stuck in their heads. Planning, overthinking, doubting, instead of doing. If you've been overthinking more than acting, type overthinking. The fear of falling behind. This is one of the deepest fears. Not failure, not rejection, but being left behind. You see people moving forward, and suddenly, time feels different, faster, more limited. You start thinking, I need to catch up. I'm running out of time. I'm already late. But here's the truth that can change your mindset completely. Life is not a race with a shared timeline. Some people succeed at 22, some at 30, some at 45. Some people change direction multiple times and still build something meaningful. The only real failure is quitting on yourself. So choose one. Would you rather move fast and burn out, or move steady and build something real? Comment fast or steady. The identity crisis. Let's go deeper. Your 20s are not just about success. They are about identity. Who you are becoming, what you believe, what you value, what kind of life you actually want. And here's the difficult part. You don't figure that out by thinking. You figure it out by living, by trying things, by failing, by adjusting, by growing. A question for you. Do you truly know who you are right now? Or are you still discovering? Comment no or discovering. The danger of looking busy. Here's a trap many people fall into. They look productive. They have routines. They have responsibilities. They have structure, but they are not actually growing. They are just repeating. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months, and nothing really changes. So let me challenge you. Think about the last 6 months. What has truly improved in your life? Your skills? Your mindset? Your discipline? Your health? Or have you just been staying busy? If you feel like you've been stuck in repetition, type stuck. The silent anxiety. There's one more thing, and most people never talk about it. That quiet anxiety about the future. Not panic, not fear, just a constant feeling in the background. Like something needs to change, like something isn't fully aligned, and you can't ignore it forever. Because that feeling, it's not your enemy. It's a signal that you're ready for something more. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, type I know. Turning pressure into power. Now here's the shift. Pressure is not always negative. If you understand it correctly, it becomes fuel. Instead of asking, why do I feel this way? Start asking, what is this feeling trying to tell me? Because maybe it's telling you, you've outgrown your current life. You're ready for more. You need to change direction. You need to take action. Your action step before we move on. Do this. Comment one word that describes your current state. Confused, focused, lost, ready, stuck, curious. One word. Because awareness creates clarity. Transition. In the next part, we're going to talk about something even more dangerous. Not obvious, not dramatic, but extremely powerful. The hidden ways people waste their 20s without realizing it. Habits, patterns, decisions that slowly destroy potential. And once you see them, you won't be able to ignore them anymore. Part 3. The hidden ways you're wasting your 20s without realizing it. Opening. The danger you don't notice. Most people think they'll know when they're wasting their life. They imagine something obvious. Failure, laziness, giving up. But that's not how it actually happens. The real danger is much quieter, much more subtle. You don't crash. You drift. And drifting feels comfortable. That's why it's so dangerous. Let's start with something honest. Do you feel like you are fully in control of your time right now? Or does your day just happen? Comment in control or drifting. Way number 1. You're addicted to distraction. Let's talk about your daily life. Be real with yourself. How much time do you spend? Scrolling? Watching videos? Switching between apps? Avoiding difficult tasks? Hours disappear, not in big chunks, but in small pieces. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, over and over again. And by the end of the day, you feel busy, but not productive. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Distraction is not relaxation. It's avoidance. You're not resting. You're escaping. Challenge. Check your screen time today, not tomorrow. Today. And if you're brave, comment your daily hours below. Because awareness is the first wake-up call. Way number 2. You keep waiting for the right time. This is one of the biggest traps. I'll start when I'm ready. I'll start when I have more time. I'll start when things feel clearer. But that moment rarely comes. Because clarity doesn't come before action. It comes after. Let me ask you something. What is one thing you've been thinking about starting, but haven't? A project? A habit? A goal? Now type it in the comments. Don't think. Just write it. Because most people don't fail because they try and lose. They fail because they never start. Way number 3. You're surrounded by the wrong environment. This one is powerful and often ignored. Your environment shapes you more than your motivation ever will. The people you spend time with, the conversations you listen to, the content you consume, it all adds up. If your environment is focused on comfort, you stay comfortable. Complaining, you start complaining. Distraction, you become distracted. But if your environment is focused on growth, you grow. Discipline, you improve. Action, you move forward. Be honest. Do the people around you push you forward or keep you where you are? Comment, push, or hold. Way number 4. You confuse busy with progress. This is one of the most dangerous illusions. You wake up, you go to work or school, you complete tasks, you stay occupied, and it feels like progress. But is it? Because being busy is not the same as moving forward. You can repeat the same routine for years and still be in the same place. Let's test this. Think about the last 6 months of your life. What has actually improved? Your skills? Your discipline? Your mindset? Your opportunities? Or have you just been maintaining? If you feel like you've been stuck in the same place, type same. Way number 5. You avoid discomfort. Growth is uncomfortable. Always. But most people spend their time trying to avoid discomfort. They choose what's easy, what's familiar, what's safe, and slowly, their comfort zone becomes a cage. Think about this. When was the last time you did something that scared you? Something uncertain, something challenging. If you can't remember, that's a sign. Comment comfort if you've been playing it safe, or growth if you've been pushing yourself. Way number 6. You overthink instead of ACT. This one hits hard. You think about your future. You analyze your options. You plan. You question. And all of that feels productive. But it's not. Because thinking without action is just delay. Here's the truth. You don't think your way into a better life. You act your way into one. Be honest again. Are you taking action or just thinking about it? Comment action or thinking. Way number 7. You underestimate time. This might be the most dangerous one because it feels invisible. You think, I have time. I'll figure it out later. It's not urgent yet. But time doesn't feel like it's passing until it has already passed. One day you look back and realize months are gone, years are gone, opportunities are gone, and you didn't even notice when it happened. So answer this. If you keep living exactly the same way for the next 5 years, where will you be? Take a moment. And if you're honest enough, write one word. Better or same. The wake-up point. None of these things feel like failure. That's why they're dangerous. Because they happen slowly, quietly, without warning. Until one day, you realize you're not where you wanted to be. But here's the good news. If you can see it, you can change it. Your challenge right now, I want you to choose one thing. Just one. From everything we talked about. Distraction, waiting, environment, comfort, overthinking. Pick one and commit to changing it this week. Write this in the comments. This week, I will underscore. Fill in the blank. Make it real. Because change doesn't happen through ideas. It happens through action. Transition. In the next part, we're going even deeper. We're going to talk about something that controls everything. Your mindset, the way you think, the way you see yourself, the beliefs that either push you forward or keep you stuck. And once you understand this, everything starts to shift. Part 4, the mindset that keeps you stuck and how to break it. Opening. The real battle is internal. At this point, you might be thinking, okay, I understand the problems. Distraction, waiting, overthinking, comfort. But here's the deeper truth. Those are not the real problem. They are symptoms. The real problem is the way you think. Because your mindset controls everything. Your actions, your habits, your decisions, your future. And if your thinking doesn't change, nothing else will. So let's start here. Do you believe your life can truly change in the next year? Or do you feel like you'll still be in the same place? Comment change or same. Limiting belief number 1. I'm not ready yet. This is one of the most common thoughts. I need more time. I need to learn more. I need to prepare more. And it sounds responsible, but it's not. It's fear disguised as logic. Let me tell you something most people realize too late. You will never feel fully ready. Not for the big decisions. Not for the important steps. Not for the uncomfortable moves. Because readiness is not a feeling. It's a decision. Think about this. What if you're not stuck because you're not ready, but because you're waiting to feel ready? Comment start now if you're ready to stop waiting. Limiting belief number 2. What if I fail? This one stops more people than anything else. The fear of failure. The fear of looking stupid. The fear of making the wrong choice. The fear of wasting time. So instead of risking failure, you stay where you are. Safe, but stuck. Here's the truth you need to hear. Failure is not what ruins your life. Avoiding action does. Because failure teaches you. Avoidance traps you. Let me ask you something. Would you rather fail and learn, or stay the same and wonder what if? Comment fail or stay. Limiting belief number 3. I don't know what I want. This feels real. I don't know my purpose. I don't know my direction. I don't know what to choose. So you do nothing. But here's the truth. You don't discover what you want by thinking. You discover it by trying. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. You try something. You learn. You adjust. You move forward. That's how direction is built. So answer this. Are you waiting to figure it out? Or are you willing to experiment? Comment, figure, or try. Limiting belief number 4. I have time. This one is dangerous. Because it feels true. I'm still young. I can start later. It's not urgent. And yes, you do have time. But not as much as you think. Time doesn't feel real. Until it's gone. 1 year becomes 2. 2 becomes 5. And suddenly, you're looking back instead of forward. So be honest. Have you been treating time like it's unlimited? If yes, type time. Limiting belief number 5. Others are just better. This belief destroys confidence. You see someone ahead of you and think, they're smarter, they're more talented, they're lucky, and maybe some of that is true. But here's what matters more. They started. They kept going. They improved. Most success is not talent. It's consistency. Doing something long enough to get good at it. Let me ask you, are you comparing your beginning to someone else's middle? Comment compare if you've done this. The shift from thinking to action, now here's where everything changes. You don't need a perfect mindset to start. You need a better direction. Instead of asking, am I ready? Is this perfect? What if I fail? Start asking, what's one small step I can take today? Because small steps create momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates change. So right now, what is one small action you can take today? Not tomorrow. Today. Write it in the comments. Building a stronger mindset. Let's make this practical. Here are 3 mindset shifts that can change your life. 1. From I have to I get to instead of I have to work. I have to improve. Think. I get to grow. I get to build something. 2. From what if I fail? What if it works? Shift your focus. Because your mind will always find evidence for what you believe. 3. From big change, daily consistency. You don't need a life overhaul. You need better daily decisions. Which one do you need most right now? Comment 1, 2, or 3. The realization your life is not stuck because of your situation. It's stuck because of patterns. Thought patterns, behavior patterns, decision patterns. And the moment you change those patterns, your life starts to change. Your commitment. Before we move to the next part, I want you to make this real. Comment this. I will take action even when I don't feel ready. Not for me, for yourself. Because this is where everything begins. Transition in the next part. We're going to bring everything together. Not just problems, not just mindset, but direction. How to actually start building a life you're proud of. Step by step. With clarity. With purpose. With action. Part 5. How to take control of your life in your 20s. Practical plus action. Opening. This is where it changes up to this point. We've talked about the confusion, the pressure, the hidden ways you're wasting time, the mindset that keeps you stuck. Now comes the most important part. What do you actually do about it? Because awareness without action changes nothing. So this part is different. Less theory, more direction, more clarity, more real steps you can actually take starting today. Before we begin, I want you to make a decision. Are you just watching this? Or are you ready to actually change something? Comment, watching, or changing. Step 1. Get clear on what you don't want. Most people struggle because they don't know what they want. But here's a simpler way to start. Figure out what you don't want. You don't want to feel stuck. You don't want to waste years. You don't want to regret your choices. You don't want to live without purpose. That's clarity, and it's enough to begin. Try this. Write down 3 things you don't want your life to become. Be honest, because avoiding the wrong path is the first step toward the right one. If you're doing this seriously, type clear. Step 2. Choose a direction, not a perfect plan. Here's where most people get stuck. They think they need the perfect plan, the perfect career, the perfect decision. But you don't. You just need a direction, something to move toward, even if it's not perfect, even if it changes later. Because movement creates clarity. Staying still creates confusion. Let me ask you, do you currently have a direction you're moving toward? Comment yes or no. Step 3. Build small daily habits. This is where real change happens. Not in big decisions, not in big moments. In small, daily actions. Examples. 30 minutes learning a skill. 20 minutes exercising, reading instead of scrolling, planning instead of reacting. It doesn't look impressive, but over time, it changes everything. Here's the truth. Your life is a reflection of your daily habits, not your intentions. So answer this. What is one habit you can start today? Comment it. Make it real. Step 4. Control your environment. If you don't control your environment, it will control you. Look at your current environment. Who are you spending time with? What content are you consuming? What conversations are you listening to? Because all of that shapes your mindset. Small changes make a big difference. Follow people who inspire growth. Limit negative input. Spend more time with people who push you. Be honest. Is your current environment helping you grow? Comment, helping, or holding. Step 5. Take imperfect action. This is where most people fail. Not because they can't succeed, but because they wait too long. Listen carefully. You don't need to be ready. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be confident. You just need to start. Because action does 3 things. It builds clarity. It builds confidence. It builds momentum. So right now, what is one action you've been avoiding? Write it in the comments. And commit to doing it within 24 hours. Step 6. Track your progress. If you don't track your progress, you won't see your growth. And if you don't see your growth, you lose motivation. Keep it simple. Write down your daily actions. Track your habits. Measure your improvement. Not perfectly, just consistently. If you've never tracked your progress before, type starting. Step 7. Be patient, but consistent. This is the part most people struggle with. They start. They try. They don't see results immediately, and they stop. But here's reality. Real change takes time. Weeks, months, sometimes years. But every day you stay consistent, you are building something, even if you can't see it yet. Let me ask you, are you willing to stay consistent even when results are slow? Comment consistent. The simple formula. Let's simplify everything we just talked about. You don't need complexity. You need clarity. Here it is. Choose a direction. Take small actions daily. Stay consistent. Adjust as you go. That's it. No perfection. No waiting. No overthinking. Your challenge, important. Now let's make this real. I want you to write this in the comments. For the next 7 days, I will underscore. Fill in the blank with one action. Something small. Something realistic. Something you will actually do. Because most people watch videos, feel motivated, and change nothing. Don't be that person. Transition in the final part. We're bringing everything together. Not just ideas, not just steps, but a wake-up call you won't forget. Something that will make you stop and seriously think about your life. Part 6. The final wake-up call, emotional plus deep impact. Opening. Stop for a second before this video ends. I want you to stop. Not scroll. Not skip. Not think about something else. Just stop. Take a slow breath. And listen carefully. Because this might be the most important part of the entire video. You will never be this young again right now. Wherever you are in your 20s. This moment will never come back. Not next year. Not later. Not when you feel ready. Never. Let that sink in. Because most people don't realize the value of this time until it's gone. So answer this honestly. Are you using your time? Or are you letting it pass? Comment, using, or wasting. The truth about time doesn't feel like it's moving fast when you're in it. Days feel normal. Weeks feel routine. But then suddenly, a year is gone, and you don't even remember how. Think about this. Where were you 1 year ago? What were you thinking? What were you planning? What were you going to change? And now ask yourself, what actually changed? If you feel like time passed faster than you expected, type fast. The life you're building right now, here's something most people don't fully understand. Your life is not something that appears in the future. It's something you are building right now, every day, with your habits, with your choices, with your actions. Every day, you are either moving forward or staying the same. There is no neutral. So be honest. Are your daily actions moving you forward? Comment forward or stuck. The regret. Most people have talked to people who are older, people who have lived through their 20s, and you'll hear the same thing again and again. I had more time than I thought. I wish I started earlier. I wish I took more risks. I wish I didn't wait so long. Regret doesn't come from failure. It comes from inaction, from chances you didn't take, from decisions you avoided, from time you assumed you had. Let me ask you something powerful. What is something you might regret? If you don't act on it soon, type it in the comments. Make it real. A future version of you now, I want you to imagine something. 5 years from now, there are 2 versions of you. Version 1. You keep doing what you're doing now. Same habits, same thinking, same actions. Nothing really changes. Version 2. You start today. Small changes, better habits, more discipline, more awareness. You don't become perfect, but you improve. Every single day. Now answer this. Which version do you want to become? Type version 1 or version 2. The decision point. This is where everything becomes real. Because nothing we talked about matters. Unless you decide to act. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Change doesn't start with a big moment. It starts with a decision. A simple one, but a real one. So I want you to write this. I'm done wasting time. If you mean it. Only if you mean it. Your final challenge, here it is. Simple, clear, powerful. For the next 7 days. Do one thing every day that moves your life forward. That's it. Not 10 things. Not perfection. Just one. It could be learning something new, working on your goal, improving your health, building discipline. But you have to do it. Every day. No excuses. If you're in, type 7 days. Why this matters? Because most people won't do this. They'll watch. They'll agree. They'll feel motivated for a moment. And then, they'll go back to the same habits. Don't be most people. Final message: you are not behind. You are not too late. You are not stuck. You are just one decision away from changing your direction. And that decision is yours. Call to action. If this video made you think, if it made you uncomfortable, if it made you realize something, hit like. As a commitment to yourself, comment your one action for the next 7 days and save this video, because you will need this reminder again. And if you're serious about changing your life, stay with this channel, because this is just the beginning. End screen line. Your life won't change in one day, but one day can change your life.